directly under the Golden Gate Bridge. Things are rough. Steve needs to work his way left. He's a little bit ahead of me. The winds are at least 20 miles an hour, if not more. Pretty close to a slack tide, but you never know it. These waves are all wind driven, obviously. Steve, work left. Work left. Okay, I'm out. Hopefully you can see the bridge behind me. Not gonna lie, we've had a lot of crossings similar to this. Arcina Straits, under the Richmond San Rafael Bridge, I think it was. Steve needs to work left. Instead, he's headed for the Farallon Islands right now. Hopefully he'll turn. He just may be concerned about shore break and wanting to make sure that he's outside of the shore break. When the winds are like this, it feels like I'm paddling a boat that weighs 500 pounds. It's not easy. As soon as I can safely reach for the camera, I'll shut it off so I can focus on navigating to Baker Beach. Steve! The Pacific in front of me and the gate behind me, which is obviously a very narrow opening, so whatever the tides are and whatever the wind is, it gets funneled through that. Almost a force magnification, if you will. So, before I do sign off, I gotta straighten out. There's some waves coming in. So before I do sign off, this is obviously a huge moment. Starting in Jackson, mountain biking, mostly off-road, up to Mokelumne Ridge, formerly known as Squaw Ridge. Doing a few peaks, Mokelumne Peak, Melissa Correa Peak, the Nipple, after which point, from Red Lake, we took another off-highway road, dirt, it's very rough, which is a very popular off-highway vehicle route for jeeps that are lifted and people with the proper skills over the Highway 4 at Hermit Valley. From Hermit Valley, is on the highway for a bit up to Ebbets, Mass. Then, you guessed it, another peak. We did Ebbets Peak, did Tryon Peak, did Folger Peak, Peepside Peak. I'm pretty sure I'm leaving one out. Essentially did 8 of the 10 peaks that we had set our sights on. One of them just ran out of daylight. Another one, with the amount of daylight I had left, the only decent route was pretty much well snowed in, and there just wasn't enough time to go around the backside to it, and that would be Henry Peak. Another peak I didn't do is Hiram Peak, and I fully intend, after this journey is over, to get with Megan Fisk and perhaps Meredith from Foothill Conservancy and go back and climb each of those peaks. So what's after this is biking back to Jackson on a 200+ mile route. Take 3 days. And I'm looking forward to that. And honestly, it'll be nice to be out of the kayaks and out of this wind for a while. So we'll talk to you next time.